Hello, and welcome back to Vault 478. This is the first video of my Fallout New Vegas playthrough series. I decided to do this in the meantime because with Fallout 3, I was using cloud gaming for it, and my Wi-Fi is not that great, so it was like constantly lagging. So I'm going to get Fallout 3 on my computer itself, but in the meantime, until I do that, I'm going to be playing through Fallout New Vegas. Then I'll go back to Fallout 3, play through that game and its DLCs, and then I'll come back to New Vegas, and then finish the game and its DLCs. So, let's go ahead and get started. Here we go. So lucky 38 Casino.
You saw me standing alone, without a dream in my heart, without a love of my own.
It's the New Vegas Strip.
You knew just
Caesar's Legion.
War. War never changes. When atomic fire consumed the Earth, those who survived did so in great underground vaults. When they opened, their inhabitants set out across the ruins of the old world to build new societies, establishing villages, forming tribes. As decades passed, what had been the American Southwest united beneath the flag of the new California Republic, dedicated to old world values of democracy and the rule of law. As the Republic grew, so did its needs. Scouts spread east, seeking territory and wealth in the dry and merciless expanse of the Mojave Desert. They returned with tales of a city untouched by the warheads that had scorched the rest of the world, and a great wall spanning the Colorado River. The NCR mobilized its army and sent it east to occupy Hoover Dam and restore it to working condition. But across the Colorado, another society had arisen under a different flag. A vast army of slaves forged from the conquest of 86 tribes, Caesar's Legion. 4 years have passed since the Republic held the dam, just barely, against the Legion's onslaught. The Legion did not retreat. Across the river, it gathers strength. Campfires burn, training drums beat. Through it all, the New Vegas Strip has stayed open for business, under the control of its mysterious overseer, Mr. House, and his army of rehabilitated tribals and police robots. You are a courier, hired by the Mojave Express to deliver a package to the New Vegas Strip. What seemed like a simple delivery job has taken a turn for the worse.
You got what you were after, so pay up.
You're crying in the rain, Pally.
Guess who's waking up over here?
Time to cash out.
Will you get it over with?
Maybe cons kill people without looking them in the face. But I ain't a fink. Dig? You've made your last delivery, kid. Sorry you got twisted up in this scene. From where you're kneeling must seem like an 18-carat run of bad luck. Truth is, the game was rigged from the start.
Well, we've been shot in the head. And the guy's name is Benny, by the way. I was adding all my DLCs.
You're awake. How about that? Whoa, easy there, easy. You've been out cold a couple of days now. Why don't you just relax a second? Get your bearings. Let's
Okay.
see what the damage is. How about your name? Can you tell me your name?
Long shot.
I can't say it's what I'd have picked for you, but if that's your name, that's your name. I'm Doc Mitchell. Welcome to Goodsprings. Now, I hope you don't mind, but I had to go rooting around there in your noggin to pull all the bits of lead out. I take pride in my needlework, but you'd better tell me if I left anything out of place.
You gotta make her a character.
How'd I do?
Alright. I'm Caucasian. Yeah, I'm gonna change the shape of the face for this one because I don't like how it looks. Okay. Eye color, dark brown. Age, go towards the middle. Hairstyle, blast back, as usual. Brown. And yep, this will be my character.
Well, I got most of it right anyway. Stuff that mattered. Okay. No sense keeping you in bed anymore. Let's see if we can get you on your feet. Good. Why don't you walk down to the end of the room? Over by that vigor tester machine there. Take it slow now. It ain't a race.
Okay.
We're looking good so far. Go ahead and give the vigor tester a try. We'll learn right quick if you got back all your faculties.
So yeah, this gives us our special stats. Strength. Strength will tell you how easily a cowboy totes his saddle and those bigger firearms, or how much help he's gonna be for you in a saloon brawl. Put this at 7. Perception. A perceptive cowboy always knows when there's a lit stick of dynamite nearby, or when a varmint's sneaking up on him. Putting that at 4. Endurance. You can't keep a good cowboy down, not if he's the enduring type, not if he's got a 6-shooter the size of all Tarnation. Putting this at 4 as well. Charisma. You'll find there are some smooth-talking cowboys out there that got themselves as a voice. A voice sounds like an angel's harmonica. Putting this at 7. Intelligence. A smart cowboy is good at most anything, from sucking the poison out of your rattler bite to fixing your broken wagon axle. Put this at 7. Agility. When a fella's in a gunfight and shoots the other guy 6 times before they can get off a single shot, it's because that fella is agile. Putting that at 4. Luck. Some folks claim not to believe in luck, but when they lose in a duel, you'll hear them say, "That lucky son of a gun." Putting this one at 7. Sorry, I do better when gambling at casinos. Yep. Here we go.
Yeah, that's a pretty standard score there, but after what you've been through, I'd say that's great news. Well, we know your vitals are good, but that don't mean them bullets didn't leave you nuttered and a bighorn a dropping. What do you say you take a seat in my couch and we go through a couple of questions? See if your dogs are still barking.
Alright. Let's do it.
All right. I'm gonna say a word. I want you to say the first thing that comes to mind. Dog.
Cat.
House.
Shelter.
Night.
Treasure.
Bandit.
Crush.
Light.
Dark.
Mother.
Regret.
Okay. Now, I got a few statements. I want you to tell me how much they sound like something you'd say.
Alright.
First one. Conflict just ain't in my nature.
I disagree.
I ain't given to relying on others for support.
Disagree.
I'm always fixin' to be the center of attention.
Heck no. I don't like attention.
I'm slow to embrace new ideas.
Disagree.
I charge in to deal with my problems head on.
Agree.
Almost done here. What do you say you have a look at this? Tell me what you see.
Broken chain, chemical reaction, shadow and door frame. Yeah, I don't really see any of these in this picture. Looks like I can kind of see a broken chain.
Okay. How about this one?
Some piece of space age technology.
Last one.
Mushroom cloud.
Well, that's all she wrote. I don't have nothing to compare it to, so maybe you'd better just have a look at the results. See if it all seems right to you.
Alright, so melee weapons, science, and sneak. Get rid of these. I choose speech for one, lockpick for another. I'll do science. There we go.
Before I turn you loose, I need one more thing from you.
Alright, what is
I
it?
got a form for you to fill out so I can get a sense of your medical history. Just a formality. Ain't like I expect to find you got a family history of getting shot in the head.
What if I do, though? Alright, built to destroy. All weapons have plus 3% chance to critically hit. Equipment decays 15% faster. Yeah. Okay. Order. It seems like each one of these has a really good buff, but then an equally as bad debuff. Makes it harder to decide. Okay, Wild Wasteland. Yeah, I'll do Wild Wasteland, and then also do Trigger Discipline.
All right, I guess that about does it. Come with me, I'll see you out.
Alright. food. Okay. Bottle caps.
Here, these are yours. Was all you had on you when you was brought in. I hope you don't mind, but I gave the note a look. I thought it might help me find a next of kin. But it was just something about a platinum chip.
Platinum
Well,
chip.
if you're heading back out there, you ought to have this.
Give some
They
Pip
call
Boy.
it a Pip Boy. I grew up in one of them vaults they made before the war. We all got one. Ain't much use to be now, but you might want such a thing after what you've been through. I know what it's like having something taken from you. And put this on too, so the locals don't pick on you for lacking modesty. Never was much my style anyway.
Thanks for patching me up, Doc.
Don't mention it. It's what I'm here for. You should talk to Sunny Smiles before you leave town. She can help you learn to fend for yourself in the desert. She'll likely be at the saloon. I reckon some of the other folks at the saloon might be able to help you out too. And the metal fella, Victor, who pulled you out of your grave. Anyway, you ever get hurt out there, you come right back. I'll fix you up. But try not to get killed anymore.
No promises. No, I'm not doing hardcore mode. Alright, let's take a look at some of this stuff. Yeah. Okay. I'll equip this Armored Bolt 13 jumpsuit, which is from my DLCs. Not keyless impacts. Alright. Let's read this delivery order. Instructions: deliver the package at the north entrance of the Vegas Strip by the way of Freeside. An agent of the recipient will meet you at the checkpoint. Take possession of the package and pay for the delivery. Bring the payment to Johnson Nash at the Mojave Express Agency in Prim. Bonus for completion, 250 caps. Manifest. This package contains one oversized poker chip composed of platinum. Contract penalties. You are an authorized agent of the Mojave Express package until the delivery is complete and the payment has been processed. Contractually obligated to complete this transaction and materially responsible for any malfeasance or loss. Failure to deliver to the proper recipient may result in forfeiture of your advance and bonus, criminal charges, and/or pursuit by mercenary reclamation teams. The Mojave Express is not responsible for any injury or loss of life you experience as a result of said reclamation efforts. Cool. Actually, I'll go around his house real quick and loot some stuff because he has some things that you can take. Okay. Take the laser pistol. Oh, the doctor's bag. Oh, dang. Can't repair that. We got some Sunset Sarsaparilla. Which Sunset Sarsaparilla is another major soda company like Nuka-Cola, although it's primarily out in the western United States. It was Nuka-Cola's biggest rival. And especially after Nuka-Cola failed to buy them out. Okay. Not a whole lot to loot. I think that's everything. Let's get out of here. We've discovered Goodsprings. Oh, now it's loading the rest of my DLCs. Alright. Let's talk to Victor here.
Howdy, partner. Might I say you're looking fit as a fiddle?
Thanks for digging me out of that grave.
Don't mention it. I'm always ready to lend a helping hand to a stranger in need.
How did you happen to find me?
I was out for a stroll that night when I heard the commotion up the old bone orchard. Saw what looked like a bunch of bad eggs, so I laid low. Once they'd run off, I dug you up to see if you were still kicking. Turns out you were, so I hauled you off to the dock right quick.
Nice. Do you know who those men were who attacked me?
Can't say that I'm familiar with the rascals. Some of the fine folks in town might be able to help you out with that.
How'd you end up in Goodsprings?
I moseyed into town, 10, 15 years ago. Before that, I can't quite seem to recall. Odd. Anyway,
Interesting.
it's a right peaceful town, and I reckon it's as fine a place to settle as any.
I've never seen a robot like you before.
I'm a Securitron. Robco Security Model 2060B. If you ever see any of my brothers, tell them Victor says howdy.
Goodbye, Victor.
Happy trails!
Alright. Gotta go talk to Sunny Smiles in the saloon over here. Oh. And there's Easy Pete. Oh, Tumbleweed. Get that out of here. Alright.
Howdy. What can Easy Pete do for you?
Do you know anything about the people who attacked me?
The one in the fancy suit seemed to be calling the shots. That's as much as I know. Other folks in town might know more. Word of advice, though. If you ever catch up with him, watch out. The man's got cold eyes like a snake. Can't be trusted, I'd say.
Why are you called Easy Pete?
Was a prospector until I decided to settle here to get away from the NCR. Now we'll just take it easy and help out with the Brahmin and Bighorners.
You were a prospector? Like digging for gold and silver?
Nah. Means I poke through old buildings looking for working tech and such. Some folks just call it salvaging, but never liked the term.
That's fair.
The way I see it, salvage means it's broken, near worthless. Me, I look for the good stuff. Guns, chems, spare parts. Good money in it.
Did you ever find anything good while prospecting?
Nope. Had a pretty good claim once, way out east by the river, but got run off by raiders. Eventually got too old to keep going out.
What's wrong with the NCR?
Don't get me wrong. The NCR's got a lot of decent folk in it. It's just that they make you part of them whether you like it or not. Towns like Goodsprings and Prim don't stay independent for long. Not if you've got something the NCR wants. Still, the NCR keeps the Legion away.
Tell me about the Legion.
They're slavers, led by a guy named Caesar, or Caesar. Not sure how you're supposed to say it. A couple of years ago, they tried to take over Hoover Dam, but the NCR beat them back. The NCR didn't or couldn't finish the job, though. The Legion's got its strength back and is getting ready for another round at the dam. My money's still on the NCR winning, but you never know. We've been hearing stories about legionaries on the Nevada side of the river, so keep a gun handy. You don't want to get caught by them.
What's so important about Hoover Dam?
The dam powers a lot of New Vegas. And then there's all that clean water lying in Lake Mead, too. Anybody who owns the dam owns the territory.
So what do you use the bighorners for?
Meat and hide, mostly. Can't put a pack on them. They just lay down until you take it off. Can find a bunch of wild ones high up in the hills, but gotta be careful around them. They can put up a decent fight if cornered.
Do you know anything about Victor?
The machine? Harmless, no matter what Trudy says. She thinks it's hiding something, but I think it's just a broken down relic with no place to be.
Alright. Goodbye, Pete.
Keep your gun handy if you go poking around some of the abandoned places around here, like the schoolhouse. Critters move in there sometimes.
Alright. Go talk to Sunny Smiles now.
Cheyenne, stay. Don't worry, she won't bite unless I tell her to.
Doc Mitchell said you could teach me to survive in the desert.
Yeah, I guess there's a thing or two I could show you. Sounds like you need all the help you can get after what they done to you. Meet me outside, behind the saloon.
Alright. And there goes Victor. Okay.
Now, see the sarsaparilla bottles on the fence there?
Varmint rifle.
Take this and try to hit a couple of them.
Alright.
That's the right idea. Look down the sight.
Try to land up. Okay, I don't know how that missed.
Try crouching down and staying still. It'll help your aim. Nice shot. Well, that's a start. But I don't reckon you came to me to learn to fight sarsaparilla bottles.
Nope.
Tell you what, I gotta go chase geckos away from our water supply anyway. Darn critters are attracted to it. Why don't you come along?
Okay, I'm in.
Follow me. It's just down to the southeast a short ways.
Gotta go kill some geckos. Alright. There's a memorial all the way over there. I don't remember exactly what it's for, but it is a memorial. There's a schoolhouse over there. Okay. So yeah, let's go get these geckos. Yep, there's one. Headshot. There's a second one. There we go.
See? You're getting the hang of it.
Yeah.
There's 2 more wells that still need clearing. You want, you can come along. It'd be worth a few caps to me.
Sure, I'll come with you.
Shouldn't take more than a couple minutes, especially with 2 of us. Come with me.
More geckos. Oh. Spawned in out of nowhere. Got him. Right in the head. Clear out the last one. There's a building up there. So yeah, main conflict of this game is between between the NCR and the Legion, who are both trying to gain control over New Vegas and the Mojave Desert.
Come on.
And I was not able to save this person, unfortunately. Take her caps out.
Ah, hell's bells. There's not a day passes by I don't tell people not to come here by themselves. Some people, your word just isn't good enough for them. Then this happens. Well, it's a part of life out here. Best to accept it. But you did what you promised, staying out here with me. Here's my end of the deal. One more thing I wanted to show you. Thought I might teach you about living off the land and making useful things for yourself. Interested?
It couldn't hurt.
All right then. We'll need a couple ingredients to get started. Gonna want some xander root and a brock flower. Let me think now. I know I've seen brock flowers growing up at the graveyard, and I seem to remember there being xander root over by the schoolhouse. Bring those on back to me, and we'll get cooking.
Alright. Yeah, there is enemies at both these locations. So yeah, go to schoolhouse first since it's closer. And then go up to the graveyard. Which, yeah, the schoolhouse is infested with giant mantises. And then the graveyard has a bunch of bloat flies. Yeah, not hard enemies to fight. So I think in this game I'm going to end up siding with the NCR. Which there's 4 main endings to the game. You gotta side with different people. You can side with the Legion, the NCR, Robert House, who we'll meet eventually, and then Yes Man, who will also meet him as well. When I first played this, I did the Yes Man ending. Alright. Get his head. Got him. Come on. There we go. Got him. Okay. And here's Vander Root. And now inside the main schoolhouse, there's even bigger mantises. Maybe I will go in there. Just to get some loot. Yeah. Let's go inside. If it's too crazy, I'll leave. Get him. Okay, I missed somehow. Can I? Okay. I cannot aim. Got him. And I missed again. Get off. I mean, to be fair, they are pretty small. Come on. Got him. There's one more all the way back there. Which I keep missing. Okay. I'm just gonna go up to him. Finally. Okay. Let's look around to see if there's anything of use to us. Which Temporary bomb, I'll take that. Programmer's Digest. Cups. Yeah, that's empty. Safe, terminal. We'll look at those here in a second. Another Programmer's Digest. Bobby pin. And let's take a look at this terminal. Letting. Yep, there we go. Little word there for a second. And disengage those safe lock. Caps, Mentats, pure money. Alright. Oh, let's leave. Let's go get this Brock flower. Which is up. It's a graveyard at the top of that hill. So look at these mailboxes. Future opens today. Oh, there goes Victor. We'll see him later. Bark Scorpion. These guys are kind of... Yeah, when these guys sting you, they'll like, it'll give you an effect that like messes with your vision. It's kind of trippy. Already see the markers. Hit them. Let's try that. Nope. Okay. Got him. There's like, what, 3 left? My weapon's not in good condition at the moment. Got him. 2 left. Nice. Last one. Yeah, I'm not looking forward to running into Cazadors later in the game. Got him. Yeah, the thing about Cazadors is that they pretty much inhabit every, like, hilly area that is in the wasteland that's, like, not occupied by a settlement or something. So it makes it really hard to explore. And they're very annoying and freaky to fight. So yeah, go take these back to Sunny Smiles at a campfire. And we'll have to craft some healing powder. Another thing, if you're trying to get into the Fallout show, this is a good game to play or watch, as it'll give you quite a bit of context to some of the stuff that happens in the show. It also helped to check out Fallout 1 and 2 as well. I see the town of Prim over there. On radio. Okay.
Let me see what you got. Yeah, these'll do just fine. Just fine. All right, now. We're gonna be making something folks on the trail call healing powder.
Okay.
Go on over to that campfire now. Give it a try.
So yeah, she's leaning like she's injured. I don't know what's going on there. Healing powder and craft. There you go.
Hey, that's not bad, see? All it takes to make a recipe is the right ingredients and the right know-how. Sometimes it won't be a campfire you need. Might need to do some work on your guns and ammo, maybe. Important thing to get is it's all the same idea. You just need to find the right place to set up shop. Workbench or reloading bench, whatever. Well, I hope that's enough to get you started.
Yep.
I'm heading back now. Hope I didn't miss anything good on the jukebox. Cheyenne would never forgive me. Hey, do me a favor. Trudy, she's the bartender up at the Prospector. Kind of the town mom. She likes to meet newcomers. She'd be cross with me if I didn't ask you to poke your head in and say hi.
Alright. We'll go talk to Trudy here in a second. Just gonna check this out first. It's empty. There's nothing in here really. There's a guy here though.
Hello.
Martin Thorne.
Hello? Can you help me?
What's wrong?
My girl is trapped by geckos on the ridge, and I can't get to her. Please, she's going to die.
Where is she?
Go up the path, past the broken radio tower, and go to the right. They're at the top of the trail.
I'll see what I can do.
You will? Thank you for helping me. Please hurry.
It's up there. We'll do this real quick. Might as well. Okay. Oh. I'm done. Alright. Seems there's one gecko. Oh, it did. Come on. Well, see, I'm almost out of ammo in the varmint rifle already. Well, that's a lot of markers. Oh, I missed. I missed again. That's okay. Oh, there's a lot. Back up. Oh, no. Got one. Alright, gotta switch weapons. Oh, yeah, I got my shotgun. Got one. Oh, fell down. Is he coming over? One more shot. Got him. let's continue. So yeah, gotta save this guy's girl, I guess. Here comes more. That is a lot of geckos. Missed both of those. Alright. Where are you going? Come back. Got him. Let's hope there's no more. Because I'm almost out of ammo again. Oh, we leveled up. Nice. 5 in the speech. 5 in repair. 1 into lockpick. But the last 3 into science. And now you're gonna choose our thing. Huh. I'll do Swift Learner. Oh. Oh, yeah, I forgot there's bear traps here. Leather armor. Disarm. There's a bunch of cards. Those balls, yep. Disarm. Nothing really of use in there. Anything else? That's a very dangerous spot to be sleeping. If you accidentally roll over too far, you're dead or critically injured. Go up here. I don't think there's anything else up here. No. Okay. Well, there's no girl up here.
Sorry I tricked you, but thanks for clearing out the geckos. Now I can get to that stash up there, after I deal with you.
Good luck with that. Alright. Now we'll go back to Goodsprings and talk to Trudy. Oh, there's Sunny Smiles.
Howdy.
You good? You need a stim pack or something? I was actually really struggling to walk. Alright, made it back to Goodsprings. Oh, Patriot's cookbook. Windmill. Alright, going back into the saloon.
I'm done being nice. If you don't hand Ringo over soon, I'm going to get my friends and we're burning this town to the ground. Got it?
We'll keep that in mind. Now, if you're not gonna buy something, get out.
Okay.
Well, you've been causing quite a stir. Glad I finally got to meet you. Welcome to the Prospector Saloon.
I overheard your argument. What was that all about?
Looks like our little town got itself dragged into the middle of something we don't want anything to do with. About a week ago, this trader, Ringo, comes into town. Survivor of an attack, he says. Bad men after him. Needs a place to hide. We figured he was just in shock, so we gave him a place to lie low. We didn't actually expect anyone to come after him.
Where is Ringo now?
He's holed up at the abandoned gas station up the hill.
What are you gonna do?
Some of the others, like Sonny, will probably stand up for Ringo if he asks for help, which he hasn't. Personally, I hope he sneaks out of town one night and takes the powder gangers with him.
Powder gangers?
Chain gangs, really. The NCR brought them in from California to work on the rail lines. Problem is, it turns out that giving convicts a bunch of dynamite and blasting powder isn't the best idea. It was a big escape not too long ago. Some of them stuck together so they could make trouble. That's what we're dealing with now.
Why not just kill Cobb and be done with it?
You mean murder him? That's not our way, even if Cobb is scum. He can bluster and threaten all he wants.
Never mind. I want to talk about something else.
Alright.
What happens if I help Ringo?
If you were able to get Ringo out of this mess, you'd have a decent reputation around Goodsprings. I'd even set you up with a discount.
Oh, nice.
Of course, helping Ringo would also make the powder gangers mad. And they've got a lot of friends out there.
So I help Ringo, and Goodsprings will like me more. But what if I help the powder gangers?
Don't know why you'd want to do a thing like that. Yep, you'd get on their good side, but people around here wouldn't appreciate it one bit.
I'm trying to track down the people who attacked me. Know anything about them?
Not much, other than they're a bunch of freeloaders who expected a few rounds on the house. I was able to get them to pay up, though. Of course, one of the great cons did knock my radio to the floor, by accident, and it hasn't been working since.
Did my attackers say where they were going?
They were having some kind of argument about it, but the guy in the checkered coat kept shushing them. Sounded like they came in from the north through Quarry Junction. If that's the case, I can't say I blame them for not wanting to go back.
Why is that?
That whole area is overrun with the kind of critters that just get mad if you shoot them. Merchants avoid that whole stretch of I-15 like it's radioactive, which it could be for all I know.
Yeah, it's not radioactive, but there are other things up there which I do not want to deal with, so we are not going that way. So where were they headed?
I didn't hear exactly, but the leader was talking about the strip. Fella wants to get there and avoid the 15, he'd have to go east. Take Highway 93 up.
Do you want me to take a look at your broken radio?
Sure, the outside looks okay, but I think something broke on the inside. There'd be caps in it for you. I do like to hear what's going on in the world, and that Mr. New Vegas seems like such a gentleman.
Anything interesting going on in the rest of the wasteland?
There's always something interesting going on, but the biggest news has to be the come and dust up between the NCR and the Legion over the dam.
Why do you think the NCR and the Legion both want the dam?
I'm pretty sure the NCR wants to hold on to the dam because it's one of the few places around that can make electricity. The Legion are a bunch of savages, though. No idea why they'd want the dam. Probably plan on destroying it or something.
Interesting. Goodbye.
Be careful out there.
So yeah, let's take a look at this radio after when she moves. An examination of the radio's internal components reveals that several parts and connections were popped loose when the radio hit the floor. It should be a fairly simple repair job to get it working again. Here of 20 or greater required, which I think we have 25. So I'm going to repair the radio. There we go.
Feeling thirsty? I can take care of that.
I fixed your radio.
Yeah, I heard it turn right back on after you got done tinkering with it. Here's some caps for the work.
That's it? Are you implying that I've done shoddy work?
Not at all. I'm never sure how much is normally charged for this sort of thing. Here's some additional caps. That should be enough. Now,
Alright.
how about spending some of those caps in the saloon?
Nah. See you
Be
later.
careful out there.
Alright. Now we're gonna go talk to Ringo. Up there in the Poseidon Energy gas station. Sunset sarsaparilla machine. Take all of that.
That's close enough. Who are you, and what do you want with me?
I'm not an enemy, if that's what you're asking.
Sorry about the gun. You just caught me off guard, that's all. We got off to a bad start. Let's say we start over with a friendly game of Caravan. You know how to play?
Did you know there's a man named Joe Cobb looking for you?
Yeah. He doesn't look very tough, though. I hear he's afraid I'll shoot him down from one of the windows when I see him. And he's right. I'll have a much bigger problem once his friends show up. There's no way I could handle all of them in a gunfight.
Yeah, think about the card game Caravan. That game is so complicated and difficult to understand. So yeah, I'm not even gonna try to attempt to play it. Why are the powder gangers out to get you?
My Caravan was on the return trip from California and heading back to the company branch in New Vegas when we got jumped. Not even a drop your weapons and hands up before the bullets started flying. We put up a good fight, but there was too many of them. I took a few of the bandits down before I ran, so I figure their friends are out for revenge.
Probably. What are you gonna do about the powder gangers?
I'm gonna lay low for as long as I can, assuming the town doesn't throw me to the wolves. I've got no chance against the gang on my own.
Maybe I can help.
We just end up sharing the same grave if it's just the two of us. Now, if some of the other people in town were also on board...
I'll ask around and see who I can round up.
Start with Sunny Smiles. She's been friendlier than most around here.
Alright. So yeah, there's a few people that we can talk to. To try and help fight the powder gangers. Loot this place real quick. Okay. Anything back here? Ammo, but can't take it. That was a floor safe. I think I've found this before. There we go. Oh, nice. Duffel bag. Alright. Let's go try and recruit some people. So yeah, first we go to Sunny Smiles. And then yeah, she'll give us some other people that we can try and convince to help. Then depending on certain skills we have, we can get them to help as well, or maybe not.
Hi there. Sticking around Goodsprings for a while longer?
I'm going to help Ringo take on the powder gangers. I might need your help.
Say no more. I'm in.
Well, that was easy.
Joe Cobb talks about leaving us alone if we hand over Ringo. But I know his type. He and his friends will come after the town eventually.
Yeah,
However,
probably.
between you, me, and Ringo, we aren't exactly a force to be reckoned with. A lot of people around here look up to Trudy. If you could convince Trudy to join us, some of the folks in town might decide to help out as well. I know Easy Pete's got a stock of dynamite somewhere, and Chet just got a shipment of leather armor we could borrow. Talk to them as well. Finally, there's a good chance we'll all end up with extra holes in us. So if Doc Mitchell could cough up some extra stim packs, that'd be great.
Any ideas on how to convince Trudy to join us?
A silver tongue would help. Convincing Trudy that we had a good plan to win the fight would also help.
Would Chet be willing to give up his supplies?
I don't think give is in Chet's vocabulary. Even with the town at stake, he'd still make you barter with him.
Huh. How can I get Easy Pete's dynamite?
Easy Pete's pretty protective of his dynamite. You'd have to convince him you know a thing or two about explosives before you handed it over.
Okay. Goodbye.
I'll be waiting.
Let's go talk to Trudy first. Where is she at? It's probably nighttime. Yeah. Wait 12 hours. Alright. Wait another hour. There we go.
So you're planning on taking on Joe Cobb's gang. It's a big risk, but I suppose you have to do what you think is right.
You should help. Or you should help me take down the Powder Gang. Bullets, explosion, lots of fun.
I was planning on sitting this one out, but for some reason, I can't help but like you. I'm with you. Let me have a word with a few other folks, and I'll see if I can't round up some more members for this militia you're creating. While everyone does own a gun, we could stand to be a little better equipped. The general store probably has what we need in stock.
Okay.
Be careful out there.
So talk to Easy Pete, see if we can get his dynamite.
Howdy.
I hear you got dynamite. It could help us beat the Powder Gangers.
Too dangerous. Gonna kill all yourselves if I let you touch it. Better to leave it buried. Safer that way.
And yeah, we don't have the explosive skills, so can't get the dynamite. Never mind.
Yep.
Goodbye.
Yep.
Let's talk to Chet.
You must be the one Doc Mitchell was patching up. The way I heard it, I didn't think you'd be walking out of that office. I've got plenty of supplies for sale. Even got some weapon mods and special ammo. Well worth the caps if you ask me. If you're hurting for caps, I've also got boxes of surplus ammo in the miscellaneous section. They're not great, but you get what you pay for.
I need supplies to fight the Powder Gangers.
Now just hold on. I never voted to take on the Powder Gangers. That's a 1,000 cap investment you're talking about.
My barter's just barely below. Well, never mind.
Right. Just keep me out of it. Is there anything else?
Alright, goodbye.
Take it easy now.
Let's go try Doc Mitchell. Right up there in that house. Yeah. We get his help, then we'll go fight him. Fight the Powder Gangers. Huh. Okay. Doc Mitchell, where you at? In here. Where is he? Oh, there he is.
Welcome back. I had hoped you wouldn't need to come see me again so soon. What can I do for you?
The town is going to be attacked by bandits. Anything you can do to help?
Seems like wherever I go, it's always the same. Folks just never leave each other alone. Oh, I'm not much good in a fight with my bum leg. And my supplies are scarce, but I'll give you what I can spare.
Alright. Thanks. Goodbye.
You take care now.
And that's all the help we're going to be able to get. So, let's go ahead and start the attack. Is there anything behind here? Nope. Okay. Just thought I'd check. Alright, Ringo.
So what's going on? Did Sonny agree to help us?
Sonny's with us.
Well, I guess that means we're ready to go. Unless you think there's something else you can do.
Let's do this.
All right, I'm ready. I hope.
Time to look alive. The powder gangers are here to play.
How many are there?
At least 6. Joe Cobb included. They look pretty mean.
Let's go.
I'll be set up near the store. Let's hope that the gang doesn't manage to make it that far.
Alright, I'm going to use my grenade rifle for a bit. Okay. So they're coming from over there. Gotta get decently close to be able to hit with this. We got about a 10mm pistol. Headshot. Oh, yeah, powder gangers don't like us now. That's fine though. And Goodsprings likes us.
I owe you a huge favor for this. Here, these are technically Crimson Caravan funds, but I know they'll understand once I explain things.
You're welcome.
I'll stick around for a bit longer, but I'll be gone in a few days. If you ever visit New Vegas, look me up at the Crimson Caravan camp.
Will do. Alrighty. Put 2 into science, so it's at 40. Put 5 into lockpicking. Put 5 into medicine. And the last one, I'll put into barter. Alright, let's loot these bodies real quick. There's Joe Cobb himself. I'll take his revolver. Oh, not what I wanted to take. There we go. 20 gauge rounds, dynamite. Alright. There's one more back here. Okay. I think that's all we have to do in Goodsprings. Drink all these sunset sarsaparillas. See if there's anything else I can do.
Howdy. That'll teach the powder gangs to avoid Goodsprings in the future.
I'm a little short on caps. I don't suppose there's any work available.
Not in Goodsprings, no. But if you're up for a little scavenging, there's always the schoolhouse. Most of what's in there is junk, but there's this old safe that even Easy Pete wasn't able to crack with dynamite. If you want to take a shot at it, take these.
Actually, I already cracked that safe.
Oh. Well, go ahead and keep the stuff I gave you anyway. It'll be more useful to you than me.
Goodbye.
Until next time.
So yeah, I think that's it for what we have to do in Goodsprings. I think I'm gonna end the video here. So yeah, I'm gonna try to start making these videos a bit shorter. I think for New Vegas, I'll do the videos, or a video per area, basically. So thank you all for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Have a good day, and goodbye.